The Cabinet Secretary, Ukur Yatani, whose maiden budget took less than 2 hours, but presented the grim reality that he has to grapple with over this financial year. The one-time governor performed the usual rituals of Budget Day, but as Faizal Ahmed now reports, the once lofty mid-June exercise was a pale shadow of its former glory.
The anxious moment. The excitement on his face betraying the monumental task at hand. Treasury CS Ukur Yatani preparing for his maiden trip to Parliament to present a budget.
The numbers are balanced. How it rolls out is another matter. But now numbers are balanced and we are working on a very firm projections between revenue, our own anticipated expenditure, and we are ready to go.
Walking in the footsteps of 14 other men who've gone before him over the years, carrying the giant colonial handover. He posed outside the all-familiar footsteps along other Treasury officials, only this time without the glamour of the yesteryears. The photo op still a moment to cherish all the same. A Treasury Secretary will not be complete without walking into Parliament on Budget Day without it. To mark the day, the Treasury boss would raise it and wave it for the cameras. Along Harambee Avenue, Ukur, a one-time ambassador and governor, allows journalists a sneak peek into his vehicle. Clutching on his briefcase as he occasionally smiled to the excited and expectant crowd who lined up, before marching into the August House to announce how the government's spending plans for the year. On his debut, Yatani delivered his 87-page budget speech to Parliament with only 53 members of Parliament whilst observing social distancing rules. Ukur's speech was long on substance and detail and short on the frills and style that usually lend light moments on the otherwise taxing exercise. The highlight of his speech being the plan to steer the country's economy back to its feet as it continues to be battered by the effects of the coronavirus. He further stated that the government is working on rolling out an economic stimulus program that will catalyze economic activities and maintain macroeconomic stability. Other measures to support the economy leapfrog include mobilizing an additional 35 billion shillings from development partners towards the affordable housing plans, in addition to the 2 billion shillings raised by the Kenya Mortgage Refinancing Company. Yatani also stated that the government will review how it gives out contracts to ensure local contractors participate in some of the infrastructure projects it undertakes. Additionally, all government contracts and tenders will be put online to ensure competitiveness, transparency and value for money. To boost imports and keep alive the aviation industry, the government proposed to waive off all landing and parking charges at the airport to facilitate cargo flights landing into the country. With the 2020-2021 budget now before Parliament, Kenyans will be looking to the National Treasury to see how they will be navigating the economy as the coronavirus still continues to ravage on. Faizal Ahmed, Citizen TV at the Treasury Building.